Hello student, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the last lecture, you have seen some properties of what electrostatic force, and one of the property of electrostatic force is electric field. Then we have what given you the idea about what different properties of electric field. In this what suppose lecture electric field second, I am going to calculate the electric field due to what different charge distribution. So calculation, so here this particular chapter is concerned with what calculation of electric field due to given charge distribution. Because Coulomb's law or via Coulomb's law, you have seen the what force between what two charges, point charge, and also you have calculated the electric field due to what point charge. But charges are not always exist like a what point charge. It is an what ideal concept, and now we are going to calculate the what electric field due to what different distribution of what charge, or we can say ki extended charge. So charge distribution. There are what three types of what distributions are there. It means what ki if we are taking what dq upon what dv, it is what we can write what rho. This is what volumetric charge distribution. If second distribution we are going to discuss is what dq divided by dA, we are calling this as what surface density of charge. This is what surface distribution or surface charge distribution. And third is linear distribution of charge. We can write this as what lambda. This is what linear distribution of what charge, or linear charge distribution. So volumetric charge distribution, it means what on a body, extended body, or we are calling this as extended charged body. So either the charge will be what volumetrically distributed, or surface wise distributed, or linear distribution. And now one by one we will what take the what different distribution, and we will try to calculate the what electric field at a particular point by using the concept or the theory which is available for what, or true for what, only point charge, that is Coulomb's law. So law available or the tools available to estimate the electric field at a particular point due to point charge is there. And now we are going to take the what distribution or extended charged body or system of charge. Now see here there are what two types of what distribution. Either there will be what discrete distribution or continuous distribution. In continuous distribution also you have seen three types of what distribution: volumetric, surface areal, and linear distribution of charge. But in discrete, different locations of what different point charges are what given, and you will be asked to calculate the what electric field at a particular point due to the what discrete distribution of charge, and that will be also the what superposition of what electric field at that particular point. So right now we are taking what first as what electric field electric field at a point due to linear charge distribution. Linear charge distribution. Now here we are taking a what? Suppose a charge, line of charge. Suppose this is what? Line of charge, which is what? Suppose this here I am taking what? This. Suppose its length either will be expressed in what? Linear suppose parameter or what? Angular parameter, we will see. Now suppose from here at a perpendicular distance we are taking a point P and distance is R. Our target is here, target is BP, sorry, EP. We want to calculate what? Electric field at point P due to the charge, linear charge distribution. Here lambda is linear density of charge measured as Coulomb per meter. Now tools, just you see, what is the tools? Tools is what? In your or at your hand is Coulomb's law. What is the limitation of Coulomb's law? Coulomb's law is valid for what? Point charge only. But this is what? Distribution of charge. Then here we will what? Use the amazing power of what? Calculus. We can what? Imagine this linear distribution of charge can supposed to be made of a what? Small displacement. Large number of what? Infinitesimally small element. And we will treat what? One element as in what? Particle. As a what? Point charge. Approximately. So suppose from here we are taking an what? Element of length dl, which is infinitesimally small, at a distance L from the what? Reference point O. So here, if you will say here, dq will be equal to lambda into what? dl. Lambda into what? dl. Now, what is the next? Next is what? Join the what? Source charge, because here we are going to apply the what? Coulomb's law, and here is what? Source charge, and P is the location where we want to calculate the electric field, and this electric field or this point particularly will be the place where you have to place or put unit test charge. Yes. So we are assuming unit test charge is present at that particular point. Then next step is to join the what? Source charge and what? Point charge. Why? Because the field is what? Radial. Yes, definitely it will be what? Directed along the line joining the what? Source charge and the test charge. And suppose if we are taking this as a what? Separation S, then electric field at particular point due to what? This dE, and dE can be written as K into what? Lambda into dl divided by S square. Now suppose here we are taking what? This angle as theta, and it is measured from what? OP, which is taken as what? Reference. And all angle measured clockwise will be taken as what? Positive. Therefore, the angle measured what? Anti-clockwise definitely should be taken as what? Negative. So now see, if it is here, the question is, can we integrate this? No, we cannot integrate this because it is what? Vector. So if here what we will do, suppose we are dealing the what problem in what this frame, so this here, see this will be what plus z and this will be what minus z. Suppose we are dealing the situation in what this frame of reference. So if you will extend this also will be theta. So DE vectorially can be written as DE cosine of angle theta I cap minus DE sine of angle theta j cap. Now DE you have written this. So this, now see, now we can integrate the what I component from all the elements and also integrate the what j component of what j component or due to what contribution from the what every elements. So now DE k lambda is common. Now this is what cos theta dl divided by s square I cap minus sin theta dl j cap divided by s square bracket closed. Yes, this is electric field at point P due to what this element here we can write. Therefore, see DE will be equal to k lambda into integral of what cos theta dl divided by s square I cap minus integral of what sin theta dl divided by s square j cap and bracket closed. Now here see, here what is, see here in the integral, if our target is now to evaluate this integral and put the limit of integration. Now see here, this integral, just look, have a look on what this integral. Here see, theta is variable, L is variable and S is variable. So it means what? Here in the what suppose integral, there are what? 3 variables. So at this stage, throughout the physics, it is suggested where you find a what integral having what more than one integral, try to reduce the number of what variables, and for that always suggested you use the geometry of what figure. So geometry of figure. So here we are going to what use the geometry of figure to reduce the number of what variables. You see here how we can what reduce the number of what variable. See, from this triangle tan of angle theta can be written as L equal to R tan theta. I think you can write. So dl can be written as R into sec square theta into d theta. Yes, dl is what reduced into what theta. Now see here S. From the same triangle we can write what this as what R secant theta. So we have transformed the what L into terms of what theta and what S in terms of what theta. Now we will what substitute what these values in equation here. So therefore electric field at point P, this is also what P, electric field at point P will be equal to k into what lambda, and this is cos integral cos, see here dl is equal to R into sec square theta into what d theta into cosine of angle theta divided by R square into sec square theta I cap minus, again we can write what, r into sec square theta into sine theta d theta divided by r square sec square theta j cap closed. Now see, r get cancelled. Here I am using what, suppose this red ink. So this is what cancelled. This is also cancelled. This cancelled. Here it is what cancelled. So now we have left equal to, that is what, EP equal to k lambda divided by r into integral of what, cos theta d theta I cap minus integral sine theta d theta j cap. Yes. Now see, at this stage you are what, in a position to what, put the limit of what, integration. Suppose the limit, or suppose the length is what, given in this way. Suppose this is given as what, suppose phi 1, and this is given as what, phi 2. So yes, see, I have told you what, angle always will be measured, because once if you have what, set the convention, you are bound to follow the same convention throughout the solution. So if here you have taken theta plus in clockwise direction, then all angle measured clockwise will be taken as positive, and then anti-clockwise will be taken as what, negative, and reference will be what, OP. So it means here we can write minus phi 2 to phi 1, and here also minus phi 2 to phi 1. So it means what, this is now the integration. And now see, if you will solve this k lambda divided by r, and this is what, coming as what, sine of angle theta, this is coming equal to what, minus phi 2, and it is what, phi 1, and it is what, I cap, and this is coming what, minus cos of angle theta. I think you are knowing this integration, and what, phi 1 j cap, and this is what, bracket is what, closed, bracket is closed. Now we are making what, some space for further calculation. So see here, it is what, rubbed, and now further you can what, suppose this k lambda divided by r sine phi 1, now minus sine minus phi 2, that is what, minus, so plus sine phi 2, here I cap. Now we are taking what, this minus cos phi 1 minus cos phi 1 minus plus cos phi 2. So we can write here, see, I am taking what, this as common and making what, cos phi 2, and this is what, phi 1, and this is what, j cap, and what, bracket is closed. So it means EP finally can be written as EP is equal to lambda upon what, 4 pi epsilon naught into r, if the surrounding medium is what, air or what, vacuum, and this can be written as what, sine phi 1 plus what, sine phi 2 bracket close, this is what, I cap, and minus cos phi 2, and this will be what, minus cos phi 1, and this is what, j cap. So this is the what, general formulation. If the what, suppose charge distribution is given as what, finite length, then at a particular point and at a what, situated at a what, r distance from the perpendicular distance from the charge distribution, then electric field can be what, calculated in this way. So you can what, write here the electric field. So this is the electric field for what? General formulation for finite linear distribution of what? Charge. Now we will discuss some of the special cases of this expression or this distribution. Here some special cases. First, if the linear distribution is infinitely, if it is what distributed, then what is good? So if it is what infinitely distributed, just you see, if it is goes what? Infinity, and this side also it goes what? Infinity, and if it is what? The point, then yes, here 2 points will what? Meet at what? Infinity, to parallel, then the line will be what? Parallel. So here phi 1 is equal to what? Phi 2 is equal to what? Pi by 2. If you are taking this, then see, E P will be equal to lambda upon 2 pi, not 2 pi, it is what? 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 plus what? 1 into what? I cap, and minus, see here, 0, cos 90, here it is 0 and it is also 0. So it is what? 0 minus 0 into what? 0, no need to write. Even then I have what? Written it. Now see, this is what? Lambda upon what? 4 pi epsilon naught into what? Into 2 I cap. So here it is coming equal to what? EP. EP is coming equal to lambda upon 2 pi epsilon naught into R. Epsilon naught into what? R. And this is what? I under the given condition. Under the what? Given condition. Now see, here why we are what? Not receiving J component. Yes, it may be what? Our problem. Why we are not? So now we will apply. Suppose if we have taken a what? Element here, and you take the what? Another element, symmetrical element, to the what? Other side of the what? Line of reference. So see, here electric field will be directed along this direction, and due to what? This element, it will be directed along this direction, and this also goes from what? 0 to what? Infinity, and this also goes from what? 0 to infinity. Therefore this component will what? Will sum together, and this component will what? Cancel out the what? Each. So therefore electric field will have what? Only this component. Now if we are taking a what? Suppose another special case, just you see what another case possible is. If we are taking what? Another case, now suppose we are taking what? Second case I am taking. Suppose second case, if the charge distribution is distributed is semi-infinite, though it is what? Word is what? Not proper, but generally we are taking this. Just I am what? Explaining what does it mean. See, it is what? Plus we have taken, and here we have taken a what? Point at a distance r, and this is going up to what? Infinity, and here downward is what? Charge distribution is not there. So we are saying what here? The simple concept is if it is starting from minus infinity to plus infinity, here we have taken that what? Infinite distribution, and here it is what? If r equal to 0 to infinity, we have taken, or we have what? Named it as semi-infinite distribution. So now suppose here it is, then in this situation, see, phi 1 is definitely pi by 2, but phi 2 is going to be 0. If phi 2, yes, master command is this. Now you calculate what this EP. EP is equal to lambda upon 4 pi epsilon naught into R into sine pi by 2 plus what 0, it is what 0. So it is what coming I cap. Now it is what minus. Now see phi 2 cos phi 2 is what 0 we have taken, and this is we have taken what cos pi by, so cos phi 2 this 0, this is what 1, and here it is what 0. So it is coming what minus j. Now see, this is the what electric field at point P due to the what given semi-infinite linear charge distribution. You have found it at what point P. Now just go with the what physical interpretation ki whether this is possible vectorially or what not. Now take the what element here. It is your electric field here will be directed along what this direction. Its one component will be this and another component will be this. Now here downward though there is no component available which will what balance this. So it has what this component and what this component. Yes, mathematical expression also saying the what same. Hence this seems what correct physically also. So you can verify physically, yes, this direction is what direction wise it is what possible or not. And next, if you will suppose we will verify on the dimension basis whether dimensionally it is what correct or not. We will see all these things later on. So this is how we can estimate the what electric field at a given point due to what linear distribution of what charge. If the linear distribution of charge is there, either it will be of finite length or will be infinite length or will be semi-infinite length. Now we are going to what consider the take the case calculation of what electric field due to circular charge distribution. So now second I am taking what electric field at a point due to circular distribution or here I am writing what popular word circular charged ring. Now suppose कि here we are taking a what ring. Suppose it is what linearly charged. As student, as you are what observing the what this ring has what radius r. O is center, radius is r, and plane of the whiteboard and the plane of what ring, both are what mutually perpendicular. Now I am taking here there is a point P at a distance r where you want to calculate the what electric field due to this linear charge distribution. Here it is also what lambda coulomb per meter is the what linear charge distribution. Now see, tools is what? Yes, Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law is valid for what point charge. So here also we will apply the same concept, and concept is what? Here we will assume that this whole ring is made of a large number of what? Infinitesimally small charge element. And you take what? One of the element of length delta dl at this point. Next step is what? We will see where is the location of what? Test charge. Test charge is assumed to be located at the point where field is to be calculated. So here we will join as a what next step, and here see source charge is what positive we have taken. You may take what negative also, negative charge distribution also can be taken. So you can take, so but here we have taken what positive, so we will follow that. And suppose this distance is what s, then electric field due to what? Here we can apply the Coulomb's law. Electric field at what? Suppose ki point P, it is what? Equal to, here will be what? Lambda into what? DL. Lambda into DL into what? K divided by S square, and this will be directed along what? This direction, we can say. Now, suppose ki if this angle is what? Theta. If this angle is theta, and if we are what? Extending this, then see, this angle also will be theta, and this is coming as what? DE cosine of angle theta, and this component is coming as what? DE sine of angle theta. Now, for the sake of what? Mathematical simplicity, here we are taking what? Element, similar element at the what? Diametrically opposite end. Here also what? This will be lambda into DL, and as a what? Second step, we will join this. So this also, due to symmetry, this also will be what? DE, and if you will take its what? Component, this will also is going to be what? DE cosine of angle theta, and this component will be equal to what? DE sine of angle what? Theta. Now see, at point P, our target is to calculate what? Electric field at point P. So now see, EP perpendicular component is going to be 0. So electric field at point P, because each element will have what? Its diametrically opposite element, and due to that, this component means what? Perpendicular. If we are calling this OP line is the what? Axis of the what? Charge ring, then we can say electric field component perpendicular to the what? Axis of ring will be definitely 0. So electric field at point P is not going to be perpendicular to the what? Axis. Now, so it means what? Electric field at what? P is going to be nothing but summation of what? Electric field at what? P, parallel component summation. Or we can write what? This as summation over DE cosine of angle theta. So therefore, if EP, magnitude of what? EP I am taking here will be what? Summation of what? DE can be written as what? K lambda into DL into cos of angle theta divided by S square. Now see here, summation over what? Suppose ki here I am taking what? K, no, summation will not be operative on what? K, lambda, no, only summation will be operative on what? DL, and cos theta remains same, and this is equal to S square. Now, see from the what? Suppose ki geometry, here we can write what? K into lambda divided by K into lambda, and summation over what? Summation over DL can be written as what? 2 pi into what? R. So here we are writing what? 2 pi into R. So it means what? K lambda is over, summation over DL is over, and now cos theta. Now see from the what? This triangle. From this triangle, cos theta is equal to R by S. So here we can write what? R, and divided by we can write what? S cube. And yes, now see 2 pi R into lambda into R divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into 4 pi epsilon naught into S cube. S can be written as what? Here see R square plus R square, and this will be equal to 3 by 2. 3 by 2. So therefore, if you will come from what? Here to here, so electric field at point P, which is suppose directed along the axis, is equal to 2 pi get cancelled. It is coming equal to R into what? Lambda into R divided by 2 epsilon naught, 2 pi epsilon naught into R square plus R square into 3 by 2. 3 by 2. is this. Now see, if this EP can also be written as, now see, 2 pi r into lambda. 2 pi r into lambda can be written as what? Charge on the what? Ring. And then it is what? QR divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into r square plus r square into 3 by 2. So this is the what? Electric field at a particular point on the axis, which is r distance away from the what? Center. Away from the center. Now see this. Now if we are taking what? Suppose one special case I am taking here, considering, suppose कि if r is equal to 0, if r equal to 0, then EP is shifted to what? EO, and this will be equal to what? 0. So electric field, if the charge distribution on the ring is what? Uniform, though it is what? Linear, the electric field at the center is 0, as you have what? Seen. So in this way, yes, I am what? Concluding what this, and but it is not the conclusion of what? Calculation of what? Electric field. In the next lecture also I will what? Calculate the electric field due to what? Different distribution of what? Charge. Otherwise I will what? Produce some videos or what? Classes on related to the what? Problem only. Thank you.